Hi guys, welcome to BJJ Fail. So we're going to move on to our first part of the series, which is how to make the Kimura work for MMA, submission wrestling, self-defense, and Jiu-Jitsu. I'm here with my training partner here, Bolo Jung, who's straight out of the movie Bloodsport, and he's here to assist me. So when we're performing the Kimura, there's, as I said, 3 points that make it work. Okay, one of those points is absolutely vital. Okay, so we're going to demonstrate now BJJ Fail for you. I go for the Kimura, I grab it like this, I try and go like this, and he rotates his thumb, sits up, and socks me in the jaw. Boom! BJJ Fail. You just saw the fail, and I'm going to show you the basic 3 points that make it work. Firstly, once I break his posture, I make sure I push my hand into my hip to get rid of that gap. Even if I grab like this, there's this huge gap over here he can take his wrist out with. So I'm here, I come over the top, and I link my two hooks together. So the first point was to hide that hole. Second thing, guys often try to do the Kimura on this angle, facing this way. But if I'm doing Kimura, I have to be on my opposite hip. So I take my foot on the ground here, I drive my hip in a circle, and now I'm going to drive my elbow down into his shoulder. Alright, the 2 points coming up here are very important. Firstly, when I want to break a shoulder, what I've got to do is I have to make sure I've got maximum leverage. If I come to here, and when I'm doing this, often guys will bend the arm so it's like this and try and break it like that. Now if you see here, I just reduced the 90% angle to about 45 degrees. I don't have the power now, if awfully strong, to break it. So what I need to do is I need to maintain the Allen key angle here. So you can see here, 9 degrees. I pretend his shoulder's the joint that I'm going to be trying to destroy here. And I'm going to make sure I maintain that 9-degree angle. That's the first thing. Sometimes I might even make it over 9 degrees. Okay? Now, this is the key point here. People try to break the arm like this. This is no good. This is the vital point. Watch my right elbow here. I push my right elbow down and into the ground. Now, all I do is I take my palm and I drive it up in a circle, not towards his head. If I drive it towards his head, I lose my leverage. So I drive it up and I try and touch his palm on the ground over here, just like I'm rotating an Allen key and trying to undo a screw. So I'm here, right elbow pressure. I lock my wrists together and boom, easy tap. So guys, the 3 main points, just a revision. Let's do a fail first. I come to here and I try and go like this. He rotates and boom, straight out of Bloodsport. Here, popping it onto my hip, over the top, and I grab. I use my hip to pop his hand off the ground, whoop, and I drive down with my elbow. Now I relock my legs, I pull his elbow up to make that 9-degree angle here, and now this is the vital point, remember? Elbow drives into the shoulder. Now I just push my palm up and in a circle, and I break his arm. So that's the Kimura. Those are the fundamentals and how to avoid a BJJ fail.